everyone, this is Stamping Songbird, and it is Make It Monday on Wednesday. Yeah, it's Wednesday, I'm sorry. I have been very ill, very sick, and I'm backed up with my videos. I'm feeling a little bit better. Still need to go to the doctor this week. Hopefully they'll have some answers and I will be able to keep up with my videos. So it is Make It Monday on Wednesday. So today we're going to make an Easter basket. This is a super quick tutorial. So here's one that I made. And we're just going to do this out of a sheet of 12 by 12 paper and a sheet of 1.5 by 12 inch paper for our handle. Here's another one that I made in like an orangey red. Very quick and easy. And I'm doing this because Easter's coming up and I know the teachers like to give their kids eggs and little peeps and things like that to take home, little treats and chocolate bunnies, and anyone who does it in church with the kids too can do this. So all you need is a sheet of 12 by 12 paper. It could have a pattern, it doesn't have to. It could be construction paper, it could be just plain paper where the kids decorate. It's really up to you. I'm using a Stampin' Up's In Colors, In Color pack. I think this is, I don't know if this is Blushing Bright or not, but it's a very light pink. Okay, so the next thing you're going to need is your cutting tool and a score blade. If you don't have a score blade, you can use a scoring tool like this and it will work just fine. So you're going to take your 12 by 12 paper, you're going to put it at the 4-inch mark, and you're going to score down. I like to go up and down a couple of times, or just use your scoring tool. It works exactly the same way. Then you're going to rotate your paper counterclockwise, put it at the 4-inch mark, and do the same. You're going to do this a total of 4 times. So that was my second time. I just rotated. Here's my third time. Rotate it for the last time at 4 inches and score. Okay, so I'm going to move this over. Okay, so I don't know if you can see this on camera, but you end up with 3 columns and 3 rows, and you end up with 3, 6, 9 squares at the end once you're done. Then you're going to fold on your score lines, and I'm going quick because, like I said, I feel better, but I don't feel 100%, and I'm not feeling well. So great today. I was feeling fine yesterday, and this is actually the 4th time I do this, believe it or not. Yeah, so okay, so I folded all of my score lines, and now maybe you can see the squares a little easier. You have 9 squares. I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut at this middle bottom square, just at the sides up to this score line. So I'm not cutting it out, I'm just cutting the sides so I create a flap. I'm trying to do it as straight as possible. It's hard for me to see because my, and I think I'm a little crooked there, my chair is a little lower than the height of this desk. And every time I film in different places. I film on my buffet table, I film on my dining table, I film standing up, I film sitting down, I film standing to the side. Today I'm at my actual desk. So I cut a little crooked because I can't really see, but you get the idea. So you end up with a flap at the top, a flap at the bottom. Okay, so now your top row has flaps, your bottom row has flaps, your middle does not. I'm going to use Score tape to put together my basket. You don't have to. You can use a stapler, you can use a tape runner, you could use whatever you want, really. It doesn't really matter, or a combination of things. When I was teaching and I would make these with my kids, I would use a stapler just because it was a lot quicker and less messier. So what I'm doing is I'm putting, and I'm just going to do it here quick and I'll explain it when I do it again the next time. I'm putting some adhesive on my pieces. So I'm going to turn this, actually, let me just do it now. I took my flap, pulled it up, put adhesive at the top, okay, only at the top. Then the 2 flaps at the bottom, I put adhesive on the inner sides, okay, so the innermost sides. All right, I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm just going to turn it over, move this flap up, put some adhesive at the top. There you are. And I'm not measuring this tape, I'm just putting whatever. It doesn't have to reach all the way to the corners because it will adhere anyway. Okay, same thing here. Oops. Okay, so I'm just going to remove the backing from my tape. I'll flip up any excess adhesive. I'll fold it in. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to hold this flap and I'm going to hold this flap up. I'm not going to stick anything together. I'm just going to measure so that these top two pieces touch. So I have a triangular shape at the bottom. I don't know if that makes sense, but once I see that the top is touching and I have a triangular shape at the bottom, I'm going to put those together and move this flap up. Okay, so there's my triangular piece. My two top corners are touching. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Remove the backing. And I really hope that I'm in frame. I mean, this is the 4th time I'm doing this and I'm not feeling so hot. Okay, remove my backing. And I'm going to hold these two together. Make sure that my top corners are touching. Okay, I'm creating that triangular shape at the bottom. Moving this flap up. Okay, see? It kind of looks like a takeout box, right? Okay, all done. Practically done. The next step is to take your strip for your handle. So I said before that I was going to use a 1.5 inches wide by 12 inches long. So I just took another sheet of 12 by 12 paper, cut it at 100, an inch and a half. Imagine 100, oh my gosh, an inch and a half across, and I kept the length at 12 inches. So again, I'm going to add some adhesive to the top. And this piece is a little long, yeah. To the top edge, maybe add a little extra. And then same thing at the bottom. Now again, your handle doesn't have to match. I like things to match, but yours doesn't have to match. You can use whatever you want. You can have the kids design it themselves. That would probably be more fun for them. I'm going to remove the backing, and again, you can use tape runner or stapler. Actually, I think I would do a combination of a stapler and adhesive because the kids will be holding this. You don't want the handle to tear off. And I wouldn't be putting, a bunch of heavy things in here either. So here's your basket. If you look at the inside, I hope you can see that there's this line here. That's where I'm going to put my the end of my handle strip, and just adhere that there. Same thing here. I'm going to look for that line and place that there. I don't know if you can see this, but and voila. Your basket is done. Again, it isn't strong enough to hold very heavy things, but you can reinforce it with a stapler. The next thing you can do is that you can add some embellishments. You can add a little flower or ribbon or bows or anything right at the edge of each side of your handle. And there's your basket. So here's a cute little pink one. Here's a cute orangey red one. And here's a cute green one. They're perfect for Easter to hold goodies, jelly beans, chocolate bunnies, anything that you want. Very, very cute. The kids will have fun making it, or you can make them and give them out as gifts. And that's it. So that's Make It Monday on Wednesday. Sorry about that, but you can make it. You can make anything. Thanks so much for watching, and happy crafting. Until next time, bye-bye.